Shop now on KarmaloopTV.com and get free shipping on any order. Just use the promo code Chelsea.
Here we are in the Pepsi Refresh Idea Lounge.
And
Lounge.
We are doing good.
We're doing good, honestly.
But we as a world could be doing better.
Yeah. Collectively, as people, we need to keep the ship moving forward, moving north. It's very important. However, whenever Clinton comes around, it always turns into a more personal, friendly, fun environment. So we were just chatting.
There's also good.
There's also good. But be good people, first of all. That's the moral of this whole conversation.
And another good thing I might bring up is enjoying a can of Pepsi.
Yeah.
That is also a good thing.
Sure. While we're at it, Red Bull, you know, all that good stuff.
Exactly. Let's go have one right now.
You know, let's do it. But
all right, that was a quick Pepsi bit.
There you go. There you go. Couple drops real quick.
There you go. You got that now. It's so organic.
Yeah. But no, Clinton and I actually have a real conversation that we were having. We might as well put the mics on before we get into the grunt of it. But the creation of mixtapes,
yes,
and creativity in general, and kind of pushing the envelope, but also having fun, being yourself, and stepping out of your comfort zone. So we were talking about how Clinton and Chester French really set a standard for mixtapes in order of putting almost a musical motion picture in order, and not taking yourself too seriously and having fun, and adding some comedy to it. So,
and I'm glad you called it a musical motion picture, because that's literally...
No, that's what
I was calling it an audio movie. The whole time we were putting it together, I was like, this isn't a mixtape, it's an audio movie.
Absolutely, and I think mixtape in general, like that term mixtape,
yeah,
I think it's kind of over for that.
Yeah.
So we're looking for other ways.
Sounds old.
Yeah, we're looking for newer ways, like right here in Pepsi Refresh Project. We're looking for ways to refresh the mixtape idea, repackage it, if you will. Yeah. Same thing, but still just something that gets people excited. So what were you talking about?
I like that idea. I like that tie-in with the Pepsi, Asher.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So will you please tell me how, like, seriously now, like, no camera, how that creation of that mixtape came about?
The Jacque Jams Volume 1 Endurance.
Volume 1, and is Volume 2 on the way?
Volume 2 is definitely something coming down the pipeline. It may be their official second album.
Oh, cool.
As opposed to just a mixtape, because we may refresh it.
Well, Jacque Jams Volume 1 was a smash.
By the way,
Pepsi smash.
If you don't know what we're talking about, it's Chester French, Clinton Sparks, Jacque Jams Volume 1 Endurance, and you can download it at clintonsparks.com or chesterfrench.com.
And if you haven't, check out the new Ciroc Star mixtape.
Ciroc Star video,
which
is a song off the Jacque Jams Volume 1 mixtape, and it's me, Diddy, Chester French, and Jada Kiss, and you can also go to Clinton Sparks or chesterfrench.com and see the video. So now back to the creation of that that mixtape. So what happened was we got in contact with Chester French. This is just as they signed to Pharrell, and we reached out because we thought their music was great, so I wanted to meet them and talk about music, and I pitched the idea of doing a mixtape.
You said they had no idea what a mixtape was.
They had no clue what a mixtape was, and or how to put one together. Obviously, they knew what a mixtape was.
For sure.
So I went and I said, listen, it would be great for a band like you to do a mixtape, because nobody has done a mixtape like with a band like that. For sure. So I pitched it to them at first. They didn't get it. We all got along. We kept in touch, and throughout the year, I kept saying we should do this. Finally, after a year, they called and said, we're interested in doing this mixtape. How do we go about doing it? So we all met up in a studio in Boston, and I sat down. I listened to all of their demos that they had recorded, and music that was going on their album, and music that they had that probably wouldn't go on the album. So after I listened to some of the music, I said, what I should do is write a movie out, and then we'll make songs that go to the scenes in the movie. And some of the songs they had inspired me to come up with the scenes in the movie, because they would have a song that they would mean something, there would be a meaning to the song, but I would change the context of what they meant to the song, and then create a skit to that. So now it seemed like that song was made for that skit.
For sure, which made the kind of the fluency of the entire tape. It was awesome. That was one of the few projects that came out, mixtape or not, just a regular project, just a project that you could play, start it, and finish it, and listen all the way through, because it had a cohesive theme.
Well, I wanted to take it back to, like, you know, like De La Soul, where, like, to me, like, their album would just keep going. It would have, like, funny skits and interludes, and you just sit and enjoy the whole entire album, and it wouldn't just be like, let me just go to track 3. You know what I mean? So, you know, I think people are lazy nowadays, and they just, you know, try to make the 1 or 2 radio records and just throw a bunch of fluff on an album.
And then now they're cutting it all the way back to like 11, 10 records.
Yeah, and it's like I want it. When I listen to something, I want to be involved. I want to experience the music and the movement, and your mind, like what you're thinking about when you're making this. And I feel like when you have interludes and skits, it brings you more into somebody's world.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Like, and I wanted people to understand who Chester French was. And, you know, obviously, when I was writing, I wrote it that they were a little bit more nerdy than they really are.
For sure.
But, I mean, they went to Harvard, so you're kind of a nerd.
Yeah, and you can play off that. You know?
So, you know, and then it was just the idea of, like, you know, let's just get a bunch of, like, that has to be, like, the most features ever on a mixtape.
Yeah. No, that was awesome, man. There was a lot of guest appearances.
Yeah, like Diddy,
Original
Jermaine Dupri,
music.
Pharrell, Bun B, Talib Kweli, Wale, Janelle Monáe, Pusha from the Clips.
No Asher Roth, though.
Cassie, no Asher Roth. Now, why don't we tell the people why, after many times of asking you to get involved,
No,
why
this
you
is-
were not involved in
this
Jacque
is
Jams Volume 1?
Absolutely my fault. Being friends of Clinton and friends of DA and Max, it's absolutely my fault. I lowered
He
my
dropped the
head.
ball.
I dropped the ball. I was working on a project, and they sent me over the I'm So High record.
Yep. I'm so tall.
I'm So Tall.
Yep. Asher was originally supposed to be on that record,
I was
but
slated.
he didn't see the vision.
I didn't see the vision.
He didn't get the endurance.
Nobody told me it. Nobody told me the vision at all. They just sent me over the record, and I was like, okay, I got it. And then, like, I was working on some other things, and then this whole great package came out, and I was like,
Why was I
that's
not
so
a part of
messed
that?
up. Yeah, that's so messed up. I was pretty bummed. I'm not gonna lie, but you know,
That's
that's
all right,
why
Volume
we're
2's
here
coming.
now. Yeah, that's why we're here now.
And Asher Roth, Clint Sparks mixtape should be coming.
We're here.
And I already got a story idea for that.
I have.
I'm sure together.
Off
we were-
camera, instead of ruining it for everybody, but we have some. We're in the Idea Lounge, the
Yeah.
Pepsi Refresh Idea Lounge. So obviously, it's just crazy over here.
Because one of the things we're going to do is refresh Asher Roth's career.
I need it, man. I need it bad. Lost and forgotten.
So that's how the Chester French mixtape happened. And look out for Jacque Jams Volume 2, Stamina.
Stamina. Is that what it
that's
is?
what we're going
So
with.
what's 3?
I don't know.
Endurance,
We didn't
stamina?
get that. Take it easy, one step at a time.
But if stamina is 2, then there's something in the 3rd.
There will be something. But you'll be on Volume 2, right?
Okay, I'm there. I'm
All right,
absolutely there.
So look out for that. Chester French,
now
Clint
that
Sparks,
now that I see the vision,
Jacque Jams 2, Stamina.
I've been enlightened.
Asher now has endurance.
I have endurance.